Welcome back to the MMA Scene. Today's video presents...
Is Alexander Volkanovski unbeatable? Alexander the Great is just that. I break it down to 3 C's of why I think Alexander Volkanovski is the most unbeatable, not just unbeatable champion, but the most unbeatable guy in the entire world. There's a reason why he's the pound for pound number 1. I break it down to 3 C's: completeness, cardio, and composure. He is the most complete fighter that we have on the roster in the UFC, the most complete fighter in the entire world. The ability to be at home and be 2 to 3 to 4 steps ahead of his opponents in every single position in a fight. On the feet, navigating and negotiating the distance, navigating and negotiating the striking, his plethora of strikes that he has, very basic. He doesn't try to get crazy out of his comfort zone, even with how dominant he has been over the last however many title defenses he has had now. He doesn't try to get out of what makes him him. Hard punches, basic striking, both with his hands and with his feet, even throws in elbows and knees when he so chooses. Up against the cage, the grappling exchanges up against the cage, offense and defense. There's not a featherweight alive that he can't take down. And as we saw, there might not be a lightweight in the world that he can't take down, since he took down Islam Makhachev in their fight, which was a very closely contested fight. I know he wants that fight, and in my honest opinion, he might be the guy who might get that title shot. Obviously, after this fight, he talked about needing surgery, so we'll see what happens there. But he is just so complete, and he's so clean in every single exchange. There's never a moment when you're watching Alexander Volkanovski where you think he probably should have made a different decision there. His track record of looking so in control of his fights, and these are the fights at the highest level. This is the most amount of pressure that anybody can feel, defending your belt. And here's one thing that we see a lot of times with champions. They fight not to lose instead of fighting to win. Has there ever been a moment in Alexander Volkanovski's title reign where you haven't seen him out there to win a fight? Has there ever been a moment where you thought, Alex played it safe there? Even in this last fight against Yair Rodriguez at UFC 290, as you see, he got his hand raised once again. Even when he took down Yair, it wasn't because he was afraid to stand with Yair. It wasn't because Yair was getting the better of him with his crazy, unorthodox length with his kicks. He did a couple spinning kicks, couple jump kicks, couple crazy flashy things. Alex didn't take him down and beat him up on the ground because he was scared of Yair Rodriguez. He was staying within himself, staying within his Volkanovski, the Great, lane, and he takes him down when he wants to. He beats him up on the feet when he wants to. So as a fighter, he is, in my opinion, the most complete fighter on the roster. Second thing, his cardio.
Thanks for watching us. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to get the latest news first.